Hey guys, Richard at Ryden's Room here. I'm doing my latest review. I've just left my cap on, so let's just start my hair a little bit for my my audience. Yeah, so on to book 3. This one I read not all that long ago, actually, only 2-3 weeks maybe, because there's like before, like we put every Star Wars book back there. I've been reading like the Star Wars book, then something else. I don't want to burn myself out on it, and I'm generally sticking one ear at a time as well. So yeah, book 3, and I'll have some reviews for the other ones up, I'm sure, like my mum's friend Kate Cullington's latest book, The Fens, which is awesome. Okay, so book 3. So when people said you should really read Legacy, this is Legacy. You should read the Darkness trilogy. They weren't wrong, and one of the main villains from there, one of the Dark Jedi from Star by Star, she is in this one. So yeah, opens with her basically planning to kill Jason because she's like survived her injuries at Leia's hands. You know, when Leia basically forced her into the mouth of a giant plant that should have killed her on the spot, and of course it didn't. Lemora was the mutilated Twi'lek who was just consumed by evil and wants payback against everyone. She's now obsessed with a balance. You know, keeps calling herself. You know, she's got a new pronoun for herself, calling herself we. To herself as multiple people. Everyone comments how like weird that seems to be, and I'm getting some weird flicker on this screen. I've got no idea what that is, so apologies. So yeah, basically she plans to kill Jason first because basically find balance, as in killing people close to others. So she needs to pay back for what Leia's done to her by killing Leia's son. Doesn't work because she ends up crossing paths with Lumia. Who's of course Jason's secret mentor, because he's now convinced he must join the dark side to stop the war and make sure wars never end by restoring peace in all this galaxy. Sounds a bit Darth Vader-like, because we're all Empire all for restoring order to the galaxy, and I can't say how Jason believes this is a good idea, but whatever. That's what's happened in the last 2 books. So yeah, Lemora survived, which is absolutely insane. Yeah, she ends up on Lumia's side, so not to kill Jason, but just to kill other people. Let's kill Han. That will ruin things for Leia. I know. Let's kill. I don't know, Jaina, that will balance later, even the score, all that stuff. Yeah, she's just completely insane, and yeah, so basically she's part of that. The main plot is, so yeah, again, like I said, this the last book, and actually this one was the only 2 without a Solo or Skywalker on the cover, which is cool. But last one it was Boba Fett. Obviously, book 1 was Jason. Now it's Tenel Ka. If you're not sure it's her, just look at her arm. Her arm's been sliced off. That was a lightsaber dueling accident. Why they never use practice sabers, I'll never know. So yeah, but she's decided not to have a new one put on. It seems her people just do that. They leave it off as like evidence of what's happened to learn from it. But yeah, and obviously a metal hand's evidence as well, but it's more like a reminder. So that's what she's doing. So yeah, basically the war that's going with Corellia, they're building up allies against the Galactic Alliance, and they want Tenel Ka's people, the Hapen Royal Army, to join in. But of course, Leia and Han have joined Corellia, until they find out that Corellia plans to assassinate her, and that way they'll get someone else on board who will support them. So yeah, you think with Frack and Sal Solo dead, this would stop this, because yeah, it was no trick. Han and Boba's turned out to be his granddaughter, absolutely killed Frack and Sal Solo. It's not a trick, or he didn't survive stupidly. No, he's dead. But someone else just takes over, and their low mole still continue. Yeah, Wedge walks out on them for this, and of course they instantly try killing him. So yeah, it's and then yeah, I never got why Han decided to stand by Corellia in the first place. Nothing the GA did suggested that they were turning into a new empire, and like planets should be unhappy with what they've done. Planets were unhappy with New Republic, sure, that's why they basically became a Galactic Alliance. But yeah, this is just new war for the sake of it. But yeah, either way, Leia and Han do what's right. They warn her what's going on, and yeah, again, what the hell's going on with Jason? He's like still convinced Han and Leia are like villains because they didn't tell him everything that's going on. They were still part of it, even though they basically saved her, because of course Jason's over had an affair with her, got her pregnant. No one knows that he's the father, but yeah, he of course wants to protect her. And then you think it'd be great for Han and Leia's support? No, he's not. He decides to actually and I'm going to say something, and that may actually be a spoiler for book 4, so I should probably not mention what I'm about to. I've got a feeling it did happen in this one. Okay, I'm not going to say okay. Basically, yes, Jason just pretty much turns against his family. He still decides he doesn't trust Han and Leia anymore. Ben's his little apprentice. Ben's going down a dodgy path, becoming more like his hero Jason. And and then of course at the end Lumiere reveals herself. Luke fights her, which is awesome. You could see that how strong Luke is, which is pretty cool. And Mara joins the fight as well. Against Alamara, and annoyingly the Jedi leaves up. Luke gets his fake hand busted, and Lumiere gets away, and Alamara does the exact same thing. She draws against Mara, but they basically strap suicide bombs themselves, and they're able to survive the blast, but Jedi have to escape and evacuate a building in the process. So basically it's a stalemate effectively, which kind of sucks. Alamara survived some giant Venus flytrap launcher trying to eat her. Now she survives this as well, which is pretty dodgy. So that's kind of all there is to it, really. Jason's being a bit of an idiot. Luke isn't being really near assertive enough. He's kind of just letting these things happen. The war's building up, and what should have been stopped ages ago. Even mentioned in the book, some random person saying, Chief Amos needs to put his foot down, just stop this before it gets worse, and none of this stuff's happening. It's come on, but it's got its good moments. It's definitely better than the first, I think, but not a huge margin, to be honest. That's it. So I'll see you for the next one.